What's going on? It is Tuesday, January 12th, 2016. Sorry that there haven't been any daily vlogs for the past couple of days. I've been sick and my wife's been out of town. I just got out of the CVS Minute Clinic and they told me that I got a cold. It's gonna take some couple days to recover, so yeah, let's see what we can do today. So it looks like I'm gonna be home today trying to recover. Yeah. Well, this is cool. This is the Muse Toolkit from Still Motion. They were having a holiday sale and yeah, this looks pretty cool. You can see my wife destroyed it, like getting it out of the mailbox. I don't know what she decided to do. But this is pretty cool. Let's check it out. It's comes with this. This is the No Deconstructing a Main feature. It's like a DVD, I guess. Cool. Here's another one. What is this one? It's a No. It's deconstructing a highlight film, creating a highlight film, and creating impact in a scene. Really dope. Looking forward to that. Oh, this thing is cool. I think this is like their motivational. A roadblock is not a dead end, it's a hurdle. Really cool stuff. They do some awesome things. Looks like these are the Muse story workbooks. So let's open one up and see what it's all about. That looks awesome. Let's see what it has inside. Storybook project, unlock the magic, finding the heart of your story. I don't know if you can see that, finding the heart of your story. It's like checkboxes, uniqueness, places, desires. This is cool. 6 universal conflicts: man versus man, man versus self, man versus society, machine, man versus spiritual, man versus nature. Cool. This is really cool. Awesome. Some really cool stuff. I like these. I like these little workbooks. Looks like they gave me 2 of them. And then here is the it's the Known Field Guide to Filmmaking. It says your second best friend in film. Thank you, Still Motion. I appreciate that, and I love how they have like a C like 300 on the cover. Should be my next camera. Anyway, awesome. Thank you, Still Motion. You guys rock. So I'll have a link in the description below how you can get your own Muse toolkit. Hopefully they're still shipping them out. I think they might have like discontinued them. I don't know. I'll let you know what they say. But yeah, the link will be in the description bar below. So cool. So in 2013 I read about 30 books. In 2014 I read 38 books. And in 2015, I read, I don't know. I actually don't know how many number of books I read. And actually, this was closer to 42, and this was 38. So I actually got that wrong. In 2013, I did 38 books. In 2014, I read 42 books. And in 2015, I actually slowed it down quite a bit because a guy by the name of Peter Fuge, he told me in one of his books, he said, we suffer from something called information overload. So, information overload is just that, is where you read and read and read and read and read and you cannot apply anything that you've done. So instead of information overload, you actually want information mastery. Yeah, I don't know if it's with an E, but today it's with an E. Information mastery. And the reason is you want to read something over and over and over again until you get it. And so one of his books called, I believe it was 6 Months to Six Figures. Don't judge me for the name of that book. I know it sounds crazy. But he said, you know, read a book until you can master it, until you can teach it. And that really resounded with me because I see a lot of people who just read and read and read and never do anything with that information. I was one of those people. So I decided to say, I'm going to read until I can actually master what I am reading. So I wanted to give you just 4 books to help you, just to inspire you over 2016. Here are my 4. Viktor Frankl's Man's Search for Meaning, really, really good because he tells you about his story going through the Holocaust. And at the second part of the book is something he calls logotherapy, and it's a very good when it comes to thinking about like what you're here on this earth for. For Viktor Frankl, Man's Search for Meaning. Second one I would suggest is Strength Finder 2.0 by Tom Rath. The reason that this is great is because it has a personality test that you can take in the back, and you just submit that code to strengthfinder.com and it'll tell you your top 5. My top 5, I don't know if you can see it, let me see, is belief, futuristic, command, input, and individualization. Those are my top 5 strengths or characteristics on which I gravitate to, and honestly those are really my top 5. When he said it, I was like, dude, that's spot on. The cool thing I like about it is that it'll give you ideas for action, and this is from like 5 years ago, but I regularly go back to this book and I check it out because honestly the recommendations are killer. Third one is Made to Stick by Chip and Dan Heath. This was out in 2007, but I still frequent this regularly because it talks about sticky storytelling, and that everything that you do as a business, as an organization, as an individual is telling a story, so you should be able to have that story stick. And there's only 6 things that he talks about on getting your thing, and it's right here on the back. It's simple, unexpected, concrete, credible, emotional stories. And those are the things that you get to do. He breaks it down so well. It's one of the best books I have ever read. And the final one that I highly suggest is Creative Confidence by Tom and David Kelly. They work at IDEO and the Stanford D School, and it is just so cool to hear these guys' stories. They have such great stories of creating, and they also have some really great action steps in this book. It's not all about just their stories, but it's about how can you leverage your confidence, and honestly, it's about just getting stuff done. So yeah, Creative Confidence. I'll have just a link to Amazon for all these books in the description, and just a disclaimer that if you do click on the link and you decide to purchase it, I do get a little bit of funding from them for being an Amazon affiliate. So if any of these books seem like they interest you or interest your team, click on that link and you'll help support this YouTube. Thanks. I'll talk to you soon.